Hey, here's something we think is worth your time. We usually plug local Portland journalists in this segment, but tonight we're going to tip our hats to the big guys. This week, NBC's chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel got really personal. His 4-year-old son, Henry, has a severe genetic neurological disorder, and pre-pandemic, school was the place where he got a lot of his therapy, and then he got to interact with other kids. It was really valuable. Well, now obviously that's all gone. An online school for him, Engel says, is a disaster. He says without in-person therapy and interaction, his son's condition is getting a lot worse. He shakes more often, he's more easily upset. And we're recommending this story in large part because Engel's story represents so many other families across the country. And case in point, 9-year-old Caroline, a sweet, funny kid who lives in Clackamas County. Caroline is diagnosed with autism and with Cri-du-chat Syndrome, which basically means she's missing part of her 5th chromosome. As a result, Caroline is nonverbal and she benefits from all kinds of therapy, most of which she gets in school. But her mom, Sarah Tabor, wrote into the story saying that Richard Engel's son, like Richard Engel's son, Caroline right now is really suffering. She doesn't just miss her friends like most kids, and she's not just struggling to do homework like most kids. She flat out can't go to school via Zoom, and she can't get therapy, physical, occupational, speech, and so on via Zoom. On top of that, Tabor is a full-time educator herself, so she, like a lot of parents right now, is working from home. And she hoped with the state's, Oregon's fall guidelines, she'd get some guidance, basically get some help. Even just going to school part-time with a small number of kids for Caroline would make a huge difference. Well, no dice. Regarding students with special needs, the Oregon Department of Education in recent guidelines says limited in-person instruction can be offered on skills that are difficult to teach through distance learning and with students that are unable to effectively access instruction through distance learning. Tabor points out the problem with that clause is that it gives districts the option, but it doesn't require that they offer in-person learning. And she worries district to district, kids like Caroline will be left behind, even if districts and teachers are doing their best. Because while online learning is hard for all kids, for children with special needs, it's pretty much impossible.
We were getting emails with activities via PowerPoint that the teacher would send and that the therapist would send different exercises and things to do, but just none of that is realistic, for what our world is. You can see that technology is not awesome because it's more of a attentional tool than a work tool. And then trying to communicate with those specialists and therapists via Zoom or email just isn't enough for her, and it isn't going to cut it.
What's your fear?
Regression. That's always our fear with our kiddos. She learns a skill and it can be there one day and gone the next, and without someone working with her all the time, you just don't know what's going to stick and what's not, and what opportunities are going to be lost.
All right, so we reached out to several local districts, including Salem-Keizer, Clackamas Public Schools, where Caroline goes, and Portland Public Schools, and so far, Tabor's fears are correct. None of them have said that they'll be doing in-person learning for kids like Sarah in any capacity anytime soon, just citing fears over the pandemic, logical fears. Portland Public Schools says they'll do it when it's safe, but they can't tell us when that might be. We reached out to the state, and officials with the Department of Education say they stand by their guidance. Tabor again says online learning cannot work for her daughter, and she will keep advocating for her kid, but she's running out of time. We'll keep you posted.